JobPro has the ability to do mail shots or mailings by either letter, fax, email or SMS text messages. So there's a few places that you can do a mail shot. Let's take a look at the first one. So if we go into contacts, and in here what you want to do first is pull up a found set of contacts. So for example, it might be a found set of employees or customers that are individuals. So we click on find, and in this case we'll select customers. So we now have our found set of records ready. We click on options, and on this screen we can click on create a mail shot using the mail shot wizard. And there's also the ability to create a group SMS. So if we choose this option to create a mail shot, and it'll say it's going to create a mail shot for the found set of 11 records. And on this screen we're going to specify whether it's an email, letter or fax mail shot. So we'll say email. And on the left hand side we type in the body of the email that's going to be on every single email that's sent out. We can also use templates from here as well. So if you've set up templates in the setup area, whether it's for email templates, letter or fax templates, you can select them by clicking on the button here. You can also do a spell check at this level as well. So on the right hand side we can specify to use a signature. So when it's an email it's going to be an electronic signature, but if it was a letter or a fax it can be a scan signature that you're including here. We can also use own letterhead. So what that means is that it's going to ignore the logo and company name and address at the top if, for example, we're doing a letter or fax mail shot here, but in relation to an email it's actually not relevant. So then we can specify the sign off section, who it's from, position, and salutation is basically where it's going to override what will default to dear first name. We can change that in here by just typing in anything at all. We'll also specify the subject, and you can put some internal notes as well at the same time. And then we can specify any attachments, or an attachment that's going to be linked to all the emails that will be generated. So let's just put in something. And we'll specify sign off, best regards, Joe Blogs. And if we want to attach a document, we can click on the plus button and we can attach a document that's already existing in JobPro that could be linked to another document, or we can attach a new document. So let's say existing. Now there's a few sample documents in here. So let's say that it's a PDF that we want to attach to this email mail shot. And then we click on create mail shot. So that's telling us that we've created the mail shot and it makes up the found set of records in the comms module. So what we can do is, before we send them, you might want to just have a quick look and see, yep, everything's fine. And then you can click on options. And for the found set of 11 records, you can click on send email. So if this was, for example, a mail shot for letters or faxes, you do it exactly the same way, except you'd be printing the found set instead of emailing them. So let's go back into contacts. Back onto the options tab. Another option in here you have is to create a group SMS. Okay, so we've got certain records in the found set that have no mobile numbers entered. So we'd have to enter in those mobile numbers first. So we click continue anyway. And on this screen we can just simply put in the text or SMS message, and we can also use a template. And then we click on send. So what will happen there is that in the comms module there'll be a log of those 11 SMS messages that will have been sent out, and they'll appear on the contact screen just like the email that we created there is also displayed on the contact screen. So the other areas that you can do mail shots from include the sales orders, the inquiries module. So we go in there next. Again, you'd pull up your found set of records that you want to send a mail shot to. It could be to a current set of inquiries that you're dealing with, and then you click on options, and you have the same options: create a mail shot using the mail shot wizard, or create a group SMS. And in the company module, you also have the ability to pull up a found set of companies. They could be customers, they could be suppliers, any types of companies or organizations. And then if we click on options, in here we have the ability to create a mail shot that uses the first contact for each company record, or create a mail shot and it'll use all active contacts in each record. So they're the options that we have in here. So that covers the mail shot functionality in JobPro, which you can use for marketing purposes or other purposes, like, for example, informing certain contacts about jobs that they've to work on or tasks that they've to work on, or various other ideas that you might have for sending out mail shots.